Oh, of course. Of course there's gonna be a... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let's see here. What you got for me, Nectar, buddy? What you got for me? Oh, it's just one? Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. The pack. Rank C, south of Tabor. Alright, cool. So we got that. Let's pick up the side quests.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
All right.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you.
Let's go.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
All right. We'll go do that. All right. Lovely kid stealing things. I'm doing good, Gov. How you doing? Oh, I ran into a ball.
Seems the hideaway is
Blast!
Oh wait, where's the... Where do you pick up stuff you've redeemed? Yes, okay. Ah! No, right here. Aha! There it is! I still haven't picked this up yet. What does this sound like? It's the Taco Bell one. Oh, I see. Oh, that's funny. So give me the fight music for the orchestrion. Do, do, do.
You put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
What?
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
What the heck?
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
You could have went and asked
Tiny
Holmes
old fellow
yourself.
who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Let me just show you how lazy this woman is right now, okay? I'm just gonna show you. So this is where she's at. And she's like, well, I don't know if these ingredients are right. Maybe we have someone who is literally right next door up those stairs that might know what I actually need. She couldn't go do that before talking to me. Just say, hey, I need you to go get these because obviously you're gonna have to go out to get these, probably slay some monsters. You could have at least done this footwork before sending me over there. Molly!
There's a storm coming soon.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Valicia, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic.
One of my favorites.
In fact.
Ah,
The young
yes.
man did a
I
wonderful
think
job with
everything's
the
your
Chancellor's
favorite.
stew.
You don't have to lie
I
to
do
me.
hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not.
Yeah.
I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Why do I feel like
Yes,
it's an
about
actual
that.
hunt target? I'm gonna...
Do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
No, okay. It's not. It didn't pop up on the hunt board. Oh, yeah?
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way.
What?
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Great.
Thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
That sounds good.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto?
Just asking. Out of interest.
Clive, you're such a bad liar.
All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
No.
Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Oh no, she's mad.
Good day.
Oh, she mad. Hi, Maneater, how you doing? Thanks, Goots.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
Guess we gotta
No.
go beat him up.
It's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out.
You do
That
that.
trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Drive safe.
Right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Oh, I see.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own.
You know, Delphine, that's something you probably don't want to start talking about while we have him here.
Hear me? These Kashik are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us.
Oh my.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Michelle.
They broke it. It's the scale. Of course they did.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
Just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
That's
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Yeah? Yeah?
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Heck yeah, man-eater. She didn't break my heart, she just dismembered. She dismembered it.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces, the body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
What part will you inspect? The arm?
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
This is adorable.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
My god.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Oh my god.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
I think that's it, right?
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
What about the cog?
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
You're missing the cog,
Oh, I
though.
just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hairs.
Her hairs.
Heirs?
Yeah. Hairs for the future.
Heirs!
She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
How
Until
cute.
then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
How cute.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
No? I think he wanted you to figure it out yourselves. How cute. No, it's done here. Oh, let me go this way. Wait, what did he...
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Nope.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own.
So dark. So gloomy. Nice!
Seems the hideaway is lost.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Oh.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Man, poor Mid. I got stuff I could trade in for money. No, she is definitely not.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
An eye for an eye.
Thought you knew better than to put stock in unfounded gossip.
Oh.
What with all the colourful tales attached to your name?
I'm sorry.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I had 19,000 in valuables on me.
Is that all?
Trouble with your gear, or
Let's
what do you
see.
want?
Excalibur. Excalibur. No. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
Fine.
Hi. Okay. I'm done with my side quest here. I'm gonna go ahead and go to, let's see, obtain some Saints Bonnet on the North Reach coast. Oh, what's that? I have a quest now on there? God dang.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
What's this side quest? Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there's none other to whom I may turn. presented me with the task most vexing. Okay. We accept.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Good question. Smooth like Butler? I can't. Oh, come on. I can't do the quest until I go over to... Oh, man. Fine. Fine. We'll continue on then. I wanted to do all the side quests and then do more story. Okay. Fine. Here we go. No, wait. Man, I miss Clue. Oh.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
I wouldn't have bit his head off over that, you know? Like, come on. It is kind of nice we get to hang out.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Yeah? I play it sometimes too. I have the PC version.
Over here! Get off!
I'm so sad. I have like all these tabletops I really want to play, but no one to play them with. I just got like I had the Witcher tabletop that was kickstarted. I had kickstarted like over a year ago or so, and I finally got it in and stuff. I was like, yay, now I can just let it sit here because I have no one to play it with.
Get him!
Same, I did too. That's why it's so freaking lonely. I miss having my family around.
Sick! Over here!
Out! Get out!
I needed that.
Where's the other one? I see red marks over. Why are they down there? I can't even reach them.
Over here!
Okay. I think we accidentally knocked them down and now we can't reach it anymore. Goodbye.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Chocobo. I think there's a, yeah. I think this is a side quest, isn't it? No, it's just over there. It better not be those bandits again. Oh, okay.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance.
Oh no.
We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier.
I was gonna say, like, why can't Joshua heal him? Since he can heal with the powers of the Phoenix, but at the same time, since it does slowly whittle away at your life force.
The Akashic is still there.
And now he's gonna need all of it because of what's going down right now. It's probably not the best idea.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
Yeah, jeez.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
It's too bad they can't breathe in the ether flood. Like, get some of their ether that they're missing back from using powers and stuff.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Well, I'm here now, visiting.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Right here?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
Ah.
And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Ew. The dude we saw with his mom? Yeah. Meanwhile...
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Oh my god.
How dare you?
Why is everyone so mad?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
I don't think he is there for that. No, you can tell right now he does not care.
It is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes
Ultimate ring.
Holy, oh crap!
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it.
I argue.
Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons.
Yeah, sure. You know, one of those guests is a dominant, right? Like,
enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound,
and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
What you testing?
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Oh. Oh my god. There's so many side quests here. Let's see. Where's side quest? Side quest? Huh? Over there. Is it? Hi, Audible.
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach.
Aww.
Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Sure.
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Oh, that's so weird. Your message, oh, here we go, popped up like way after you said, hey, hey. Is it having issues? Where's the other? It's down there, yeah? Maybe? Unless the other side quest is up here somewhere. Maybe. Hey, hey, no! Oh, it's down there. Is this what you
Golden
needed?
Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder.
Thank you for the deal, Ed, mister.
What is that? Nice. Oh, weird. Is this what he wanted me to
Farmers
read?
must have settled here in Tabor.
Oh, there's one over there. Are there only the 3?
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is gold? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Thanks. Thank you. Okay, skin trade. Oh my. Okay, that doesn't. Skin trade sounds terrible.
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treated?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Great. I'm gonna forget it.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
That's no reason, child.
Fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Where is he? Old man! Wait, was he just here? Wasn't he? Oh no, yeah, he's chilling right here. I ran right past him.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south.
Uh-oh.
What did it say?
We're south. The great good Moogle Guardians? Oh no!
Guardians of the Republic.
The Republic? Are you certain?
Oops.
These stones predate the founding of Dhalmekia by
I meant
centuries.
crystals.
That can't be right then.
What good timing. My internet started dropping just now. Fantastic timing. Thank you, internet.
Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood.
The great
Ends
Moogle,
the
yeah,
mother's labor.
it would.
I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
I think it was like Wanderers, right?
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
It was, wait, none now sworn to serve the sun, or is it now tillers of the land?
Children of the hunters.
I think I got right.
Tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Nice. Okay. All right. I think this is a good spot to end for the day, because,
You are watching